What's up, everybody? It's John here from VidGamiac.com. Welcome back to another episode of VidGamiac vs. Imports. Today we are doing Chapter 2 in Steins Gate. So, from the beginning, you are going to get a bunch of text messages from the same source, but you can ignore all these. They have no bearing on the story or any achievements. Skip ahead until you meet the fat dude in the laboratory. Answer the first text message, and you want to pick the first response, and that will be our first choice we have to make. Make sure you knock that one out of the way and then back up, and then make sure you fast forward some more. So get back to this. He's going to explain some sci-fi stuff, I presume. You're gonna get another text message, open it up, and then you just want to read it and then back out. No choices in that one. Keep fast forwarding until you get to the living room, answer this text message, and you want to pick the choice with the 2000 in it. So 2000 and then one Japanese character. Make sure you pick that as a response, and you should be good. After that, we are going to continue our fast forwarding streak, and there we go. Jumpsuit girl's going to visit us, and we're going to say hi to her. Back to her house with the TVs. You're going to get another text message that looks like this. Make sure you pick this one for the choice, the one with two Japanese characters. Make sure you use that as a response, and then just back out and continue our fast forwarding adventure. Alright, so you're gonna get another text message here. This one isn't too important, so we're just gonna read it, but has no bearing on any achievements, so you can just skip over it. And then some more stuff's gonna happen. A lot of text here. And then back in the house, you're gonna get a text message you can't skip. It's part of the fast forwarding. Alright, once Hat Girl comes into the conversation, you're gonna get another text message. This one, you want to pick a specific choice. You want to pick the second choice, the one with 3 Japanese characters, and then send that off, and then you should be good. After that, we are going to back out, but going to do that very slowly, because in the midst of thinking while playing this. But just keep fast forwarding. Back in the lab, Hat Girl took her hat off, so she's now just girl. She is only Hat Girl with the hat on. Alright, in the living room, we're going to get another text message. This one isn't too important, just a bunch of text that we can't read. Pretty sure it's a response to another text message, but there is no responses we can make, so we're just going to skip it over. And then you are going to have another text message. Once again, same thing, just ignore it, and you should be good. And now, some more stuff's going to happen. Lots of talking. Jumpsuit Girl's going to come out. We're going to get another text message with an attachment. It is a music file, so make sure you play that and jam out to the cool music. And once you're done jamming out, I listen to it for about 10 seconds or so. Just back out and continue fast forwarding. Now, it's very important after this point you do not answer any more text messages, so make sure you ignore everything until you get your first phone call in the game. So I got a text message here, and I'm going to ignore it, and then the game should auto bring up your phone. So all of the text message scenes are done through automatically, so make sure you keep that in mind and don't answer any text messages manually, or else you will mess yourself up later on. So you're gonna get your first phone call after talking to the jacket girl right here. Once you are in this alleyway, you're gonna get your first phone call. Make sure you pick it up. You can ignore it and get another achievement, but if you do that, make sure you load from a previous save. After that, you're going to get another text message, and we can ignore that one. That one's not important when you're talking to the maid girl. Once you are in the restaurant with the second maid girl, you're going to get another text message. This one you want to answer and respond. We are going to respond with the first choice. Make sure you do that. It's got a bunch of Japanese characters, so do that, and then back out, and then continue our fast-forwarding adventure. So some more stuff's going to happen. Lots of restaurant antics with Fat Dude and the 2 maid girls. And yeah, back outside, and then there's a sunset. You're gonna get another phone call. Make sure you answer it. You can choose to ignore it. You only get one achievement for ignoring your first phone call, but if you do ignore any phone calls, make sure you load from a previous save and do that if you do want that achievement. But there are going to be phone calls that you have to ignore later on, Anyways, so you can get the achievement later on, or you can get it early by accident if you're like me. But you're going to be back in the house once you get this text message. You want to ignore it, I believe. So just going to ignore that and then talk to Jacket Girl and then slowly go through the dialogue that you can't skip over. And once you can, just hit right bumper, another text message that you answer through the cutscenes. And then you want to make sure you open this text message, which should give you an achievement that looks like that. It's going to be for 10 gamer score. After that, what you want to do is you want to go through the text message and then you want to hit up the second choice. So the one that looks like this, they look very similar, so make sure you pick the second one and then send that off. And then you want to close your phone and then just fast forward to the end of the chapter until you get the chapter 2 achievement. And after the Jacket Girl puts the lab coat on, you do not want to answer any more text messages nor phone calls, or else you can mess yourself up for later stuff. But anyways, chapter is coming to a close after these two finish talking. Once you get the newspaper, it should fade to black and give you the chapter 2 achievement, 10 gamer score. Don't forget to check back soon for chapter 3, and that's all there is to it.